This weekend is definitely going to be a doing weekend. And I thought these would be great in journals, but also to include with Disney Happy Mail. I just want to empty everything, clean it, and see what I can keep, see what I can bin, and see what I can freeze. I've just finished making all these little Happy Mail pouches. I can't wait for this. It looks so delicious. Good morning, welcome back to a new weekend vlog. Aid, do you know where we're going to be this time next week?
At the a hotel of some description on the way to the airport.
No, we should be in the upper class lounge.
We'll actually be in the... Oh, we will, won't we?
Yeah.
Yes, we will. Yeah,
First
I didn't look at the time properly, so yeah.
That's weird, isn't it?
I know.
How does that make you feel?
Excited.
Doesn't it? I feel really anxious. We're so behind with everything this time.
And that we haven't even properly packed.
Usually we pack about 3-4 weeks beforehand because of work, and because of work we haven't even had a chance to do that.
I know, we
been
haven't
a
even...
bit
We tried to
manic.
grab sort of time. We've got stuff ready, haven't we? So we kind of know, but we haven't packed, and we decided to get new suitcases last week.
This weekend is definitely going to be a doing weekend. So lots to get done this weekend. Anyway, we're going to start the weekend off really positive. We're going to head out on a walk. It's about 8:30, and hopefully that will help us stay more productive throughout the day.
I'm just going to let Poppy out.
She doesn't actually look too keen to go out this morning. She's just watched you go out. She doesn't seem to want to go out. Come on, Pops.
She has been out already.
I know she has.
Just because I leave the door so if you go out.
Yeah, I don't think she's that fast. She says, no, I'll let you two go out. It's too cold. It's another one of those mornings where I really can't be bothered to go out. I am so tired. We got back from Manchester last night. We literally got home, walked Poppy, brought our stuff in, had a shower and went to bed. We were in bed at 8:30. I was so tired. We did take tea to bed and watch TV for a bit. But we were falling asleep around 9 o'clock. We're so tired, but we've had a good night's sleep. And like I said, we've got a lot to do this weekend. So it needs to be a very productive weekend. Anyway, by the way, how are you all doing? Sorry, I haven't even asked. How are you? And how's your week been? Let us know what you've been up to. Have you been on any nice walks or done anything energetic? Do you go to the gym? What do you do to keep fit? Done it again. We came out. I didn't want to come out, and now I'm so pleased. We actually ended up going on a longer walk, aren't we?
We are.
We've decided to go into the woods for a bit.
Ooh.
It's so nice out here, isn't it?
It's lovely.
And it's much warmer than our past walks. So used to wrapping up, aren't we?
I know, it's definitely a bit warmer, isn't it?
It's been in the minuses when we've been walking lately, but it was 8 degrees when we left. I've ended up stripping off now. I took my scarf off a bit and then I dropped it, and so I put it back on so I know where it is. It feels really nice, doesn't it?
It does.
I'm so glad we got out.
Should we carry on and walk a bit more?
Yeah. Aid's on coffee duty.
Hello.
To be good today before we go away, but we've still got these left from Manchester. Oh my goodness, Aid, what is that pie? It looks so nice. I think our Manchester vlogs would have already gone up by the time this goes up. I've just been sorting out all the footage that we filmed, so if that has, go and check that out. I'll link that down below. I think we're going to have a coffee and sort out our list for the weekend because we've both got a lot that we need to do. I'm just making a pea soup for later. I've got my base done. Couldn't find regular green split peas, so I've only got yellow, so we're going to give those a go this time. And I had 3 of these like Frankfurter style sausages left, so I'm going to chop those up and put them in as well. Oh, and another a potato as well I want to put in. There we go. So whilst Aid was making coffee, I've made soup, and I've made an extra large batch so that we've got some for lunches as well. Oh my goodness, just 6 days to go. We've got dippy eggs. Morrison's only had these gigantic eggs, so we've gone for those, and they look so good with soldiers. feel like I'm really struggling to get going today. I just feel so tired. We've had just such a busy few days and just getting up so early for so long, and then such full on time in Manchester. We slept so badly in the hotel. It wasn't the hotel's fault. I think we're just overtired, and we both woke up so warm. We'd had a drink. We'd had a cocktail and a cider, so it wasn't like we drank loads, but we just slept really, really badly, both of us. But I really need to pack, and I'm just so tired, and it's always something I feel like I want to enjoy. I don't want to just do because I have to do. I've just had 2 deliveries, 2 fun deliveries, so Aid's just brought them into the studio. I'm going to open them and then I'm going to make myself go and pack. I think it's because I don't know still what I'm taking, because I haven't lost the weight I hope to. I know I'm not going to be able to get in my clothes, all of them. I found on eBay some vintage postcards of Disney. You need to go on on eBay sometimes and look for things. I think I paid £2.50 for these. And I thought these would be great in journals, but also to include with Disney Happy Mail when I send Happy Mail out. So let's have a quick look through. This one, it says from Italy. They're not written on the back. That's quite cool. I can't see any date on it though. I like that. That's so sweet. We've got this one here. Disney 1946. And then this was printed in 2021. I like that one. This one's cute, the same, 2021. This was originally 1942. So they've got the actual print date. So the actual poster, I guess, was from 1942. This one was also from Italy. I like that one. And this one as well. They're such a cute find. I think I've got 11 postcards. And this one. And I just think to have something like that in Happy Mail as well is really cute. Oh, this is a different one. What's this one? Oh, this one's also from Italy. Got this one as well. I always remember, there we go, watching one of Yaz and Ash's videos, and they had found all these antique Disney tree decorations, and there was box after box after box, and they found them. And I think sometimes it's really fun to look on places like eBay to see what you can find. I've also got this book from I bought it the other day. I don't know if you can see it, it's just up on my shelf, and I loved it so much I didn't want to turn it into a journal. I did, but I also wanted to keep one, so I found my original was £2.50, and then I bought myself a second one. I found this on World of Books. There, have a look on World of Books for secondhand books. They're really good. And this was $3.49. And this one's actually a bit tattier. So I'm wondering, actually, I might use this one then as my journal. Have a look. If you haven't seen any of my videos where I've showed it, look at that. Isn't it lovely? It's so nice. This one's a bit tattier, so I think this one will be my journal. And I will keep this one. I love the stories. I bought another one the other day, and that's actually on the coffee table now. I just love it when you've seen like kids have coloured it in. It's just so sweet. Yeah, this one's going to be my journal. I can't wait to turn this into a journal. It makes me really excited. So I'm chuffed with those postcards. They are so lovely. But yeah, keep an eye out on places like eBay, because you find like proper little treasures on there. I want to make this frame for my sister this weekend as well. I've got a frame, and she loved Robin Hood, and I found that in amongst my Disney stash, little Robin Hood bit of coupon magazine comic, so I'm going to pop that in there. So that's going to be part of her Christmas present. Right, I need to go and try things on, ready to pack, and we are filming a whole packing video as well, sort of tips and bits and pieces. So I need to go and pop a pair of tights on so my legs look a little bit tanned. I've just booked a nail appointment. My lady's stopped doing nails. I found somebody else. My nails keep breaking as well down the side, so I really need some gels, but I can't get an appointment until the day before we leave. But that's fine. And I want to get some fake tan on my legs as well, so I need to do that too. But yeah, I always put tights on when I try on things, so my legs look a little bit tanned, because I think they look nicer when you're trying things on. So I need to go and do that. Good morning. We've had an email from Virgin, 5 sleeps away, and we can choose our food for the plane. Should we see what options there are?
Yeah.
It's quite a selection actually. There's more than it showed on the website when we looked.
Lamb Rogan Josh.
So we've got chicken, pie, salmon, korma, butter chicken, lamb rogan josh, soup, mushroom pie, and thyme and garlic roasted chicken. It's quite a nice selection actually.
Butter chicken curry.
Well, yeah, I might go for that. What will you have?
I'm really tempted by the pie. The chicken.
I
wild
thought you'd
mushroom
go for the pie.
Is that with mash and veg?
It looks like it,
Just
yeah.
looks really kind of, yeah.
Cozy.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'd always choose a vegetable curry, but I'm not. The kormas are sometimes too sweet.
Lamb Rogan Josh,
I'm
but
not.
then that could be hit and miss, couldn't
Yeah.
it, possibly?
Well, actually, with the butternut squash, you get like a panini. I'm not really a pie person. The only other thing would be the thyme garlic roasted chicken. Actually, when I looked, that comes with dolphin-ass potatoes, but I'm a curry girl, aren't I? Right, I'm going for veggie korma, and Aid's going for chicken wild mushroom pie and mash. I changed my mind to the chicken with dolphin-ass potatoes. And we get an email confirming 24 hours before we fly, and we can change our choices if we wish. Right, proper good morning now. It's Sunday morning. I was so excited. I love my Sunday t-shirt and I haven't found it for ages. And then we were packing yesterday afternoon. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. And I found it scrunched up in my basket of jeans. So it's very creased today, but I don't care because it's only us and we're at home on Sunday and it's cozy. And who cares if I'm wearing a creased t-shirt? I certainly don't. Yeah, so we did the packing yesterday. I really wasn't in the mood. I always feel really down when I've left one of the kids. And I just felt really low yesterday. Louis hasn't been very well lately, so he's a lot better than he was now, but he's just, you know, it's like when your kids aren't 100%, and obviously we left Holly, and that was lovely, had a really nice time, but yeah, I always feel just a little bit flat, not down, just a bit flat, so I had my flat day yesterday, and then I'm always fine, and I bounce back again, because I know they're happy and they're fine, but sometimes you just have to accept that you're going to feel like this for the next day, and that's fine. It's okay, like they say, it's okay not to be okay, isn't it? And so I had my not okay day yesterday, but we did the packing, which is good. I did kind of like film a bit of a video about that, so if that's already gone up, I will share that with you. I've been making these little envelopes for my top tier patrons. They're like little pouches. I sewed them in the car the other day and I've just been working on those. I've edited a Manchester video. I'm going to be finishing these pouches in the lounge in a bit because each one gets a little gift inside and a little handwritten note. Aid's walking Poppy. He's just hoovered all upstairs and downstairs, which is brilliant. Whilst I was washing and drying my hair, I'm now going to film a Happy Mail video, so I'm going to do that next. All right, it's lunchtime in this house. I've just filmed a Happy Mail video for March. And I'm going to have the leftover lasagna, ratatouille lasagna with salad. And Aid's eating his very beige salad. I can't even open that. I think it's too beige to possibly open. We went to the Morrison's food court. No, not food court. Salad bar, which you may have seen in our Manchester video. My salad looked more like that. Aid's was just one colour, except for the 2 onion bhajis that you added.
I love pasta salad, not something I have often, so.
Right. I've just finished making all these little Happy Mail pouches. They're little sewn pouches there. And I've personalised them all. Got little handwritten notes on the back. And inside they've got cute washi tape, a couple of rolls of cute tape. And I'm going to have some leftover pea soup from last night. Trying to make our way through the Mosquito Coast. I think we've only got a couple of episodes left. Kind of want to get it finished before we go away. And Aid's working on kit papers for me for the March kit, ready for when we get back from our trip. Just made us some afternoon tea, and we've got the leftover bits that we brought back from Manchester with us. And I'm working on bits and pieces for the March kits. I'm just boxing these all up ready to send. Don't they look so cute? I am so chuffed with these. It's 6 o'clock. I have done so much today. I have just filmed an unboxing of Anne-Marie's Happy Mail that she sent me, and I've put together hers as well. I've done a video of creating some of this. I put it together. I've used the Disney box that I got sent at Christmas, or some of it, because I was so inspired by a piece of card that came in the post to me, and I turned it into a journal. You may remember this a while ago. I haven't actually used it yet. I just knew that Anne-Marie would love it. So I've actually wrapped all her Happy Mail up in there. There's some nice bits and pieces in there. So I've just sorted all that out, sorted out the courier stuff, so I can send that with her kit this week. I have edited another video. I've done a couple of thumbnails. Now I'm going to go in the lounge. It's Super Bowl night, so Aid's going to be up late. It's the only night of the year that we don't go to bed together. But I'm going to sit in the lounge with him until it starts, and I'm going to work on March kits once again. The next day, I want to start doing a few jobs before we go away. Cleaning out the fridge is one of them. It's become quite full. I've got some leftovers in there, or not leftovers, but where I've batch cooked, so I want to get them put into bags, labelled, and in the freezer. And I just want to feel organised before we go, and I don't want to leave things till the last minute, because then chances are things won't get done. The other thing I've just remembered, I've got a whole cabbage that I wanted to make sauerkraut with, and I haven't got round to it. I don't want it to go over, so I think I'm actually going to prep that, blanch it, and then freeze that as well, because that's something I can use in future meals. So let's go into the kitchen, have a good sort out the fridge, sort the meals out, and see what food, oh, the carrots I was going to do as well, and I can get all that frozen and then use in other meals when we get home. So just taking a look, the chicken breasts, I'm going to open those tonight and use for dinner, and then I'm going to portion those and freeze them. I've got some, oh, I don't know what that is in there. Oh, that's pineapple. I'm going to check to see if that's okay, because that could be frozen as well. I've got some cream I haven't used, so that can go in the bin. Some leftover dressing I haven't used, that can go in the bin, and few breadcrumbs I didn't use as well, so may as well get rid of those. Sometimes I keep breadcrumbs, but I've only got a few there. I just want to empty the shelves, give everything a clean. These are the 2 meals that I want to bag. Aid has got so many drinks open and on the go. I need to go through those. I've got 1.5 of grapes, so I can pop those in the container. That's the cabbage at the back. It's starting to go over actually, so I need to deal with that. I just want to empty everything, clean it, and see what I can keep, see what I can bin, and see what I can freeze. Right, I was lazy last night. I have some grapes here, and then I opened up the new one last night. I couldn't be bothered to go underneath and take the old one. And I ate about half a bunny of grapes last night whilst watching the new series of You. So we'll pop those on there, because no doubt we will snack on those over the next couple of evenings. We always stock up on our cheese when it's on offer in Waitrose. This is our favourite. We've got a few of these in the fridge, but they're all dated until mid-April actually, so I'm going to keep those in there. I have, however, in the past, if something's on a shorter date like cheese, I do freeze it before we go away, and then we've got it for when we come back. That cabbage is looking a bit poorly. I wonder if I've left it too long. I wonder if I can hack away at that. I'll have to see. I'm going to leave out some carrots for dinner this week, and the rest I am going to wash and chop and blanch ready to freeze. Preparing and freezing in 2 different ways. I'm going to have some that I can then use for roasting. I'll probably halve these when they've defrosted, and these I will use for dinner, stews and soup. And these little bits will be chopped up and used for Poppy's snacks this week. So to freeze, I'm just going to bring the water up to boil and then drain them, and I'll use the same oil to blanch the others as well. I've got tonight's dinner, I've got the soupy ones, and then I've got Poppy's little pot there that I've just chopped up. So no wastage whatsoever. I wish the same could be said about this poor cabbage. I feel really bad. I meant to turn it into sauerkraut. The jar is still on the side. I've salvaged some of it, but this will all be going in the bin. And I'm now going to add the Spanish stew that I made into my freezer bags. I do actually have a contraption that actually holds it open, but actually I find it just as easy to put the IKEA bags over my large jug like that. And the next one, and I just wash these bags up then and reuse them again. They're really handy, and I always write on them these days with a Sharpie what they are. Otherwise you end up with freezer surprise because everything looks pretty much the same when it's been in the freezer. There we go, and that takes up so much less room in the freezer, and that'll be great for when we get back off our trip. And that is my shelf of batch cooked food. And this is what we're binning. I've got 4 cherry tomatoes, the salad dressing and a few breadcrumbs, a couple of bits of chocolate that have kind of gone over, the pineapple has gone fuzzy, and then a little bit of cream and some half lemons as well, which I need to get rid of. Not too bad after all. Oh, and the cabbage obviously that we got rid of. The fridge looks nice and organised now as well. Going to be using the rest of that yogurt tomorrow on a chicken marinade. We'll be using the chicken and freezing that. Aid's got 2 hot dogs left. And then I've got a little bit of like salady bits and some veg that are all on the menu, featuring on the menu this week. So that will be sorted. And that's my cheese drawer. So yeah, I feel nicely organised now. I've just spotted 2 of the Funkin' cocktails left over from Christmas. We can take those to the Premier Inn with us. Bagging up the veggies. I had chilli soup in here previously by the looks. I'll wait for these to cool down before I seal them. Time to get some dinner on. I'm going to do a tray bake. The tray bakes are something I get asked quite a lot about, and it is just literally you bake everything together on a tray. Trying to use up all the bits and pieces. I've got a couple of onions and garlic. I'm going to put them in. I'm going to do like a Bombay potato tray bake, I think. So let's get this in with some like curry type spices. Get that started, add potatoes, add chicken, all that kind of thing. It's going to be really yummy, and only 1 tray to wash up. I've got a bit of oil with my onion and garlic, and then I'm just going to sprinkle in some coriander, some cumin, turmeric, garlic granules. I'm just doing a sprinkle of each. And some garam masala, if you can say that word, I can't. Let's give it a little bit of a mix, and I'm going to put that in the oven. Oven is on 200. And just let that bake for a bit. Just using up veg. I've got 1 sweet potato left. There's a couple of potatoes. These are the carrots. Oh, I might have, actually no, I think I've run out of pepper. Usually I would add pepper as well. But anything else in the fridge that needs using up. I've taken it out of the oven, and now I've popped in my chicken and my veggies. The best thing to do is not to pile it too high. Try and just get the 1 layer on, because I do find that if I've got too much on, it just takes so long for the root vegetables, the potatoes and that to cook. They take so long, and then what you have is the chicken's done, but the potatoes are taking forever. I just want to coat it all really nicely, and then I am going to add a tin of tomatoes. If I've got fresh tomatoes that are starting to go over, that are a bit soft, I will add those as well. I also need to season this. I'm going to add some salt and pepper and just keep stirring it so that everything is mixed in nicely. I might actually add a bit more of the curry powder as well. There we go, all mixed, all seasoned. I'm going to pop that in the oven on 200 for half an hour, see how that goes. Popped in some spinach that we had left in the fridge about 10 minutes beforehand. It's been in for an extra 10 minutes, so 40 minutes in total. This dish is going to need a seriously good soak. I've just stirred it around, 8-hour cranberry. I'm having mango chutney with mine. Wait for this, it looks so delicious. Good morning. I completely forgot to finish off after we had dinner last night. I was doing a Zoom with my community, and I completely forgot. The tray bake was lovely, and I think the dish has washed up okay as well. It looked really, you know, and it's really baked on. It was, yeah, bit concreted on. But I really recommend doing the tray bakes. They're really good fun. You don't have to do them with curry spices either. You can even just do them as they are. I've done loads of different ones over the years. They're just really easy and really good fun and really yummy. But thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you're having a great week. We're really on a tiny countdown now before we go away. I'm getting very excited to see my dad, and we will share the upcoming days with you. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.